Welcome to a quick bonus stream of Super Mario 3D World. I'm getting excited for Super Mario Odyssey. Hello to Corey Lavoie. Glad you could join me, my friend. Got my Wii U fired up, and I thought I should finish off 3D World before I play Super Mario Odyssey, which I'm on the hunt. Hey, Charlie Lion Guy, good evening to you. I'm on the hunt for a nice Switch deal. That's what I really want to find. Will I find one? I've found some okay deals so far. I'm kind of looking for a little better, and then I'll pull the trigger as we get closer to Mario if I have to. I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy 2 yet, and I've heard that one's great, but you know what? I really am not a big fan of Galaxy 1 at all. So I'm much happier to be playing this one. Hey, look, I'm all dressed in black. I look too evil to be playing this this wondrous game. This wondrous game of wonder. Yeah, I love Mario. I loved Mario 64. Sunshine I wasn't so hot on. New Super Mario Brothers U for the Wii U. Oh God, did I ever love that so much. Charlie Lang, I got the blue chocobo. I bet you that was friggin' very tough, and you did it. Congratulations, my friend. Tell us the story of how you got that blue chocobo. I think you got it for Final Fantasy VII, if I'm remembering correctly. Alright, what's the deal? I've played this game in, holy heck, a really long time. Months and months and months. And I'm on World 5, so hopefully this stage isn't so difficult. Can't fly in this game. It has a fixed camera angle in a way. You have no control over the camera. This makes it a bit of a... bad boys. Bad boy bombs coming out of boxes. This makes it a bit of a hybrid between Mario... the 3D Marios and the 2D Marios, and I like it because it adds a lot of speed to the game, and it gives the creators some control over the camera angle, which I think works out really, really well. God, I'm like still getting used to, like, does he have a spin attack? No, I'm not even gonna be able to. How about this? Maybe can I pop up there? Bam! Popped it down. Boom! Pow! Off we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous game we got going on here. And you gotta go and you gotta find these hidden green. You gotta find them. Oh yeah, we can pop that down. Hit the minus button. I had to look at it. Oh my gosh. Climb up, kitty cat. Meow. I love Toad. He sounds so... he's such a freak. Let's get up into that. Was it just little Mario that could do that? Ooh, we got a bomb. Boom. Opened it up. Did you get a coin? You got a coin, but we really need stars. Sarah Hips. Sarah Hips, hello. Thank you very much for joining us. And thank you so much, Sarah, for donating to Patreon. Really, really, really appreciate that. I made a thank you video for you on the Patreon page. It's a little song. It's not much. It was just a nice little thank you for you supporting that. You're getting us closer to our goal of adding more streams that will be chosen by the Patreons. This is a stream, basically what it would be like. We just have an extra, maybe stream on a Monday. Or we could do like 4 hours on one of the normal days, but we'll do different games, you know. It'll be a game chosen by the Patreon. So based on how many your Patreon level, that's how many votes you get for it. So Sarah, if you were gonna pick a Patreon game, what would it be for us to stream? I have most systems. I got a PS4. I'm probably gonna be getting a Switch pretty soon. I got a PC, I got a Wii U, I got basically any retro system because those are pretty easy to emulate. And for legality purposes, I could always just buy a copy of the game. Oh, great. Oh, you just woke up. Where are you located, Sarah? In what one part of the world? I am a cloud. Nope, I'm just flying through a cloud. Yeah, and I'm open for many, many games. I know that Alan is... that was really stupid. Alan's a huge fan of Legend of Dragoon. So he's looking for that one, I would imagine. He would love that if we played that game. And it got okay. It did okay. Oh, you're in Kansas. Sorry, are you on the third shift, or is that somebody else I'm thinking of? Okay, so you can hold it. Yeah, holding it is more ideal. God, I'm so, like, I haven't played this game for months, so I gotta get totally used to all the controls again. But isn't it just a beautiful looking game? You're in Kansas. Kansas. There's no place like Kansas. There's no place like Kansas. ZL. What I love about this game is how easy it is to... right, you're on the 3rd shift. Okay, and you were saying that's a really good game. You have it on PS3. So you have... Oh, you have Legend of Dragoon on the PS3. So maybe that'll be our, maybe that'll be our game. You know, what we could do is, I'm really interested in playing that as well. So maybe on my next sort of like bonus random days, when I just have a bit of time and I feel like streaming, because I don't know, that's the thing, is I don't always feel like, you know, I want to play a game at night. I don't really want to put my contacts in. I guess I could stream with my glasses, but you have to angle the light differently. It gets in your glasses and it's horrible. So, you know, I don't always want to stream when I'm playing games, but that would be nice. I could do like a bonus one, just do some Panzer Dragoon. Not Panzer Dragoon. I always get those two confused. In name only. That's why I kind of ignored Legend of Dragoon for so long, because I just thought it was Panzer Dragoon. And no, it is not. It's a fantastic RPG from probably the best time ever in RPGs, the PS1 era. Oh, get a stamp. I don't care about stamps. It's not really something I care about at all. Also, this is more of a casual stream because it's just a bonus one. I put in some baked potato. I put in some potatoes to bake, and I'm gonna have to go down and put in some chicken soon too and take those out. And then I gotta pop off around 5. So, making dinner for my girlfriend's dad. But I just want to, you know, play a little bit, hang out. I'm glad you guys joined me. Appreciate it. I don't know how into Mario you are, but this is something I wanted to get through before what's it comes out? Mario Odyssey. Mario Odyssey looks like, kind of looks like Sunshine to me. That's the vibe I get from it. Oh yeah, these things are really fun. So no, they're not time-based. You know how Nintendo's, they're so smart. Oh, you can go like this too. That's pretty neat. So they don't put a pit here. They're like, oh no, you're gonna learn first, with no consequences of death. It's very nice. Boom, 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 boom. They brought back the, just jump up, toss them down. Takes a lot of coordination, because your instinct in this game is to jump. Ha ha ha. So you can't just be willy-nilly jumping. And everything looks like it's made in some delicious French dessert factory. Oh, I love the cherry power-up too. It's hilarious. And it takes some more coordination as well. Sarah's problem with glasses is they dig into the skull with her headphones. Yeah, I like to use headphones a lot when I game. So I think it sounds a lot better most of the time. Boom, 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 boom. And also then you can listen to it really loudly and not bother anybody. So yeah, I'm a big headphones user. I don't have like a really expensive pair of headphones. These ones I have now they're actually pretty good. And I traded an old computer for them. That this guy I put it on Buns, the trading network. I don't know if you guys have that where you're from. It's just like a trades only kind of thing. And I wasn't doing anything with the computer. Nobody was buying it. It was worth about $100. It was just like a dual core PC, you know, Core 2 Duo kind of thing. It was my first computer in a long time. I just wanted to play a couple indie games on it and stuff. And then we got a much better computer, so now we can do streaming. Thanks to Lachlan, Crazy Cause, the original 90s kid himself. He made that happen. Oh boy. And, what was my point? Oh yeah. So these headphones are good. But I tend to lose headphones a lot of the time, so I like to have really cheap ones. Uh-oh. We need these coins. There's probably some on this side, I bet. No? Where are they? Oh no, they're way over there. Ah, Pugazi. What's this guy's deal? You can't kill this guy. He's just got a death thing on it. Burp. It's got a nice audio cue for that beeping and switching over. Corey games without the headphones because of the glasses. He was a Nintendo boy for a while, played too much Mario. Sarah tends to game without the glasses unless she can go without the headphones. Depends what I'm playing. Jason, gotta go. But you gonna stream Sonic Adventure sometime? Yay or nay? Yes. We will eventually play some Sonic Adventure. No, isn't Sonic Generations the good one? Whatever was the Dreamcast one was okay, right? Yeah, that's right. You like the original. I love how it picks you up like that. It's so nice. Oh, we only got 1 star. That's not good. I haven't quite got the rhythm back into this of the momentum and movement. But that's this game for you. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing with headphones and glasses. They can really dig into you. I tend to just use my contacts all the time because of this. Or I use earbuds a lot of the time. I found this great company. They sell cheap headphones on Amazon. You can get them for $13 a pair. And they're not great, but they have a microphone on them. And I lose and destroy headphones like crazy. Because I'm just rough with them. Oh my god, I love this music so much. Let me know how the audio is as well, if you need my voice to come up, or if we can have the music come up. Come on, man. Yeah, anyways, they're not great, but I sleep on my headphones. I lose them, so I need these $13 pair of earbuds. I can just pop them on my TV when I want to use that, and have them ready for streaming, and because I would never have my volume coming out of my speakers if I have a microphone. I wouldn't want you to listen to it that way. That kills me. Sometimes I see, like, who's that guy? The Angry Video Game Nerd. He's got, like... Oh, crap. This is really hard to time to get up. I'm trying to jump on top of these guys. Holy lord, that's a lot of them. Fido seems perfect. Thank you, sir. How am I gonna get up there? Oh, this guy. I love this song. We don't want that guy to die. You need to follow me over here. You look like somebody I could jump off of. So these don't let you jump up. Okay. So it's just this guy. Oh, I see. So you need to avoid these because that's like the... So we need to spawn another one of those guys in. That's what we need to do. Is that how it works? No? Can we jump? Methinks Bowser stole Eggman's blueprints for Eggman Land. Probably. So that doesn't make you jump very high. What headphones did you end up with, Sarah? Yeah, this is a really fun thing too, just hammering yourself in there. I need to get that star, but I don't know how, because I don't think you can jump on top of these bullet bills. Unless I go like that. That's not enough. We need to find that box guy. He needs to spawn in, but he's not spawning in. So I'm not sure. That's kind of the issue with this game sometimes, is that you'll go through the level and you realize you have to go right on back and do it again because you didn't get any stars. That's what this game's all about. They used like a real block technique when they're making this game. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of these puppies. It kind of reminds me of like the first two-dimensional games too. Just like using that simple geometry to make the game. I think it works really, really well. Oh, you can jump on them, so I just need to jump on them a little better. Turtle Beach Stealth, 520. Okay. Yeah, those ones are really... I find they're pretty expensive. Those puppies. All right, you guys follow me over here, and I'm going to jump on your face. Right here. No? Maybe I need to jump on twice. Maybe? Seems strange. How am I gonna get that star? Anyways, we'll just go through. I was at EB Games, and which is like our GameStop, and they had these Call of Duty Ghost special edition headphones. At the time when they first came out, they were probably like, oh, I don't know, red coins. They were probably like $250 pair of headphones, but because people weren't interested in them anymore, because that's old news. Come right at me, bros. Because they're old news, I got them for like 50 bucks. That was nice, because nobody wanted to play Call of Duty Ghosts anymore. They're like, what? Of course not. We're off to the new one, whatever that one is. They give you a lot of power-ups in this game. They're really nice that way. Okay, what's the deal? Go in here, go somewhere else. Uh-huh. What's the deal? Go up there, get a green star. Yeah. It's one of the more moderately priced ones for Turtle Beach, eh? So what's the deal with like a gaming headset? Is that it comes with a a microphone, so you can be chatting. Do you find the microphone quality pretty good on it? I find that when I was using the microphone on PS4 to talk, it would sounded okay, but it would also it would peak a lot. You know, like it didn't have it would distort. That's the main problem. All right, okay, guys, I need you to go this way. Look how happy Toad is. Ha 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 ha. That kind of reminds me of Catherine. Corey, were you the one that really liked Catherine, or was that Ryan? You have the PlayStation Gold headphones. Oh yeah. Those are wireless too, right? That's kind of handy. What I love about the PlayStation controller is that it's got that headphone jack on, so you can just plug any old headphones in there. Some really nice ones, and then if they have the headset, it works. But the problem for me is that if I'm streaming it, if you plug anything into the PlayStation controller, it routes the audio from the HDMI cable instead of it going out to so I can capture it and stream it. It actually just puts it right into the headphones. That sucks. But what you can do is you can use a Yeti microphone, like the Blue Yeti, and you can run that through the USB. It'll use that as the headset. You can hear yourself and you can hear the game. Plus, you can use it for streaming. So that's actually pretty helpful. But the problem I find with streaming with Sony is you can't do anything with the levels. You have no control. So you have to go into a game and turn the game volume way down. You have no way to monitor it. And then and if the game doesn't have, you know, excellent audio configuration, you are screwed. You just don't have a chance. So that's pretty lame about the PlayStation streaming. Maybe I have that wrong, but I don't think they've found any other way to do it. I haven't really used the mic too much multiplayer, mostly vids, but both seem okay. Ah, do you make vids as well, Sarah? I'll have to check them out. Do you have a YouTube channel you want to plug here? As one of our wonderful patrons. Patrons. Off we go. I guess we gotta get up there, is the whole deal there, right? So Corey was a fan of Catherine along with Ryan. Looks like a great game. It's a game I wouldn't mind trying out again, you know, when I have a bit more time, a bit more patience. It's, I'm not so good at puzzle games when I'm streaming, because I just, too much to focus on. But it's such a neat looking game. I wouldn't mind trying a few more, visual novel kind of things too. That could be kind of fun. Oopsie. So this guy can't float. I always forget that. You gotta get up there, little kitty catty, kitty catty, kitty cat. Yes. Wow. Ah. Come on. How do you climb up the thing? You have to. Okay, so you just have like a certain amount of momentum. I don't think you can. Can you go back and do it? Yes, you can. Cats, you can climb walls. Hey, Luigi's here. Alright, Luigi. Boom, transport off somewhere else. Yeah, I know it can climb the walls. This seems like the first part of the game, but it's not. First part of the level. It is something different. I just love how tangible everything looks. It looks like a giant play set, you know? Like you have all these Mario action figures and you're just building them up yourself. It's kind of like a Mario Maker style. And everything's very clearly defined and clearly laid out. Oh, yeah. Boom. Oh. Toady boy, Toady boy. I think I grabbed Toad because he's the fastest and he still feels pretty slow. What's up here? Boss battle? I started Let's Plays when 12 Zodiac Age came out. Do have a channel for it as a tease. I said hi before under the name during Final Fantasy X Episode 3. Oh, okay. What was the other name? Alright, what's going on here? I need to probably hit that thing. No, that didn't work. Oops. I like how it just tosses him right at me. So probably have to hit him on his sore spot, where the cross is, I would imagine. Like that, yeah? Uh-huh. We gotta fall that way is not gonna work. So you're up, then what do I gotta do? Oops. Yep. Maybe I need to jump up on it? That wouldn't make like this. No, that doesn't work. Break for bunnies. Oh, okay. Hey, Jeremy. Mr. Green Star. Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. It's gonna happen a lot. Yeah! It's a lot more different to look at a chat while playing a game like Mario. I wish I could put it on my screen. The one issue I have with the Elgato is that it has a delay from what it streams from my system to the OBS. So there's no way I could ever... I couldn't just watch my stream of it like I can if I'm, say, doing Undertale or some PC game. Well, then it's really simple. I can just look at the actual capture for Slime Rancher. Then I have the chat right on the screen. It's really nice. Mr. Green Star. Was it in here? No. Was it near that guy? No. He'll actively try to fall towards you. Use that to your advantage. He'll try to fall towards you. Use that to your advantage. So I just need to hurt him. Kind of thing. Hey! Hey! Oh! Ah! Oof. Should have kept going. Don't turn back in Mario. Run, run, run. So I'm trying to make him hurt himself, kind of thing. So I can make him fall off. I am an angry bird. Oh, he's a serious boy. Yeah. He'll try to fall towards you. Up. Down. Maybe I should try to land on that kind of thing. Like I should jump up and hit it. That kind of thing. So it's like this. I'm like, jump. Nope. That just kills you. Maybe he'll fall off this edge. And you just try to avoid this kind of thing. Is that it? Like that? He'll actively try to fall towards you. Okay. Yes! Well, that was it. Okay, now what? Now he's gonna do his little setup again, but this time go faster. Oh, now we have missing pieces. Well, Lottie frickin' died. Lottie frickin' died. Manowaki. Alright, this is gonna be my big attack. Oh, whoop, whoop, and poop. Gotcha. Double pooped. Or just jump. Slam him when the X is visible. Okay. Yes. Wonderful. Ah. Oh, wow. Oh. And 3 hits. Is that enough to kill you? Yes. Oh, beautiful sounds. Hit the pink back of the monster. Monster? He's a monster to you? Because he's a bird square? Where does this game rank in the Mario series for you guys? I love it. I felt I played both of these in 2017, this one in Galaxy, and I did not like Galaxy very much. 3 hits. The Mario Standard. Oh my gosh, more time there. That was just a mini-boss. No. Never got past World 3. Interesting. So you saw the star that I missed. So I'm on World 5. Of Galaxy or this one? I like this one. PC to emulate... what, this one or Galaxy? Are you guys emulating Wii U? That's nuts. I think you mentioned that last time too as well. It's pretty mind-blowing. Emulating the Wii U. I mean, and if they have something that is that they can emulate already on PC. But look what Nintendo does with their visuals. La 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 la. If you go back and check, I did. You have to be quick. It's a third square that comes out of the wall to charge and shucks. Thanks, Luigi man. If you do go back and watch any of the previous episodes I did in this game, that is before I was streaming, so I was swearing a lot in the other Let's Plays. So be wary of that. 2 stars, 1 star. I'm not a completionist, as you can see. So now where do you go? Where I pick up on my stars is when you do this like Toad guy. He gets so many. What's this deal? What are you gonna give me? A coin. 1 coin. Ah, hello Jin. Running through XCOM 2 one more time, are you? Alright, where are we gonna go? Where does this take you? Probably back. How far? Oh, to this guy. He looks tired. We already beat him down real good. Yeah, but I realized we had a lot of younger people, and why not include more by not swearing? Also, it's more of a challenge not to swear. Does this take me to World 6? Cloudland. So, Luigi, which one did you say you didn't like past World 3? Was it Galaxy or this one? Sort of a snowy area, rainbows. Could be nice. Clear pipe cruise. Alright. We need to grab those coins. Yeah. Oh, slow down, coins. You want to go the opposite way is what you want to do with those coins. Yes. Wonderful. Doesn't stop. Oh, was I swearing in Slime Rancher? Probably. I probably was. World 3, 3D World. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's I've liked it. I don't think it's... I mean, it's inventive, but there's something about, like, the soul of a Mario game. I don't know. There are so many things that are recycled, and then there's so many aspects that are... like, there's so much creativity they still put in it. Yep. I like how he just pops back in like that. Like with New Super Mario Bros. Wii U version, a lot of it was basically remixed from the older games. And there just wasn't a lot of originality there. And then sometimes there were. So it's basically just... And I guess in a way that's what I want out of it. I don't know. I mean, you want it to be fun. You want it to be inventive. You want it to be memorable. Keep going. These are really fun. That's a nice idea. It's just an idea that takes some, like, reflexes and quick thinking, and, you know, that's what Mario games are all about. Alright, off we go. Oh, yeah. That's it because I'm trying to get all the green stars. Ah. Yeah. You're welcome, Sarah. It was just a silly song I made. I think other people can see it as well. It's an unlisted video. I didn't want to, like, advertise it to everybody because it's just a sort of a dopey thing. Boom. Where does that take me? Nowhere. Ooh, got one of these though. Okay. If you had a cat, you could get up there. Uh-oh. Big pain from that guy. And not gonna do it. That's not gonna do it. Hey, there you go. There's your platform. I think Mario 3, the more I think about it, the more I think Mario 3 is the greatest Mario of all time. And then Mario 64, my favorite 3D Mario. Yeah, you take them out for me. How about that? How about that? How about you do that? Oops. Ha 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 ha, idiot. You're totally gonna get fired. Yeah, I think that would be... oh, they do a good job of, what's these things? What the heck? Yeah! I'm not gonna make that. I use the mic of the gamepad to sometimes show hidden things as well as stun certain enemies. Okay. Ah! 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 I didn't think it did anything there. 3D World, best of all time? 64 best 3D? I thought you said... What? I thought you said you only got to World 3 in this one. So why are you calling this one the best of all time? 64 best 3D. What? Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, Mario World is very, very, very good. But I wouldn't put it, I think I would prefer to play Mario 3. I think it just has more charm, and it's really, really well paced. And then Mario 64, I love the way it controls, the way it feels. Sunshine also controls extremely well, but it's a bit slower paced because you've got the water thing. So the water pack means all the jumps become very, very long, which I don't want to deal with. Let's go back in, baby. That's not how it works. .jpeg. What did I say? I said 3D World best of all time, 64 best 3D. Oh, no, 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 no. Mario 3 is my favorite Mario of all time. Mario 3. Oof. Oh, he doesn't have much of a wind-up there, does he? Jeez. Yeah, Mario 3, absolutely. Is my favorite of all time. So what's the deal? Can I just run into these guys because they're asleep? Oh, I see. You go like this. You just pick them up. Yum, 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 yum. This is great. You got the star for me. Yeah. This one is solid. Okay, I thought I was going to do the same thing and grab him like I did in the other area, but it didn't work at all. 46 lives. I'm so used to watching this on my tablet, I forget you stream in 1080p. I wonder if because I stream in 1080p, that's why sometimes people get lag, but not everybody will get the lag. That might be why. That's why a lot of, I think, Twitch sort of encourages you to only stream at like 720 and have like maximum 300 to 3500 kilobytes per second. And I stream at about closer to over 4 actually. 4 kilobytes per second, 4,000 of them. You're gonna die. That's what you're gonna do. Oh yeah, kill them all, kill them all. That's not doing anything. It's not doing anything at all. Look at these crazy freaks. Yeah. Why did I do that? I'm dumb. Off we go. Up and over. Piranha plant has to be in a flower pot, but pick it up. Thank you for the details. I'm not good with details. I'm not a details guy. Maybe that's why I'm not a completionist. Because I don't care about details. You know? That's probably why. Yeah, off we go. Get another star. Are you watching on your computer right now? If he's in a pot, you can pick him up. Yep. I love the level they have in here. That's just like Mario Kart. Where it's all about the speed ramps and stuff. Because it still uses the actual mechanics of the game. Which is nice. You know what I like about this one? Fuzzies are invincible unless you smack in the face of the superstar. Because this is only 8 directions, which I really like. It's easier to like aim in a 3D environment. And the camera's fixed, which is nice too. You got the key. What's the key gonna do for you? You need to get all of the keys. Get the key pieces. That will open the lock. That makes sense, doesn't it? It does. You opened it. Whee. Whee. Alright, avoid that punk. And teleport. This takes that teleporting from Galaxy pretty seriously. Hey, it's Mr. Toad Tracker. What's up, Toad Tracker? Oh, look, we're kissing. Yum, 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 yum. What's his deal? Alright. Camera would be fixed in single player, but just try 4 people. It's still fixed, but it just zooms out more. What do you mean fixed as in better, as in repaired? I'm gonna have to go take out those potatoes. Stella told me to cook them for an hour, but the internet told me 45 minutes. But I don't have them individually wrapped. Mario games are notorious for being horrible with multiplayer camera. How many multiplayer Mario games are there? This one? I barely count the new Mario Brother games. I don't like the feel of the Wii version one. The new Super Mario Brothers Wii. It just doesn't feel right to me. The U version is better. The camera will randomly home in on someone, which will bubble kill someone else. Oh. Kind of a scary place. What's with all the teleporting in boxes here? Is that like a loading thing, maybe? These are fun little effects. Some water effects on the screen. Oh, beautiful music again. Yeah. It's such a gorgeous looking game. Oh, yeah. Doesn't it just look like real pieces, real toys you can play with? It's very toyetic, as they say. Alright, guys. I'm not as scared of you. I'm not as scared. Oh, yes. So gorgeous. Bouncing fireballs. That don't hurt me. Yeah. It's like a friggin' ballet. Do I need to go get 5 coins? I guess so. Seems like not a huge reward for that. Off we go. I wonder if I can beat this game. How many worlds in this game? 8? Can't believe I'm only on World 5. I've owned this game for years. And it changes, subtly changes the musical sound as you go underwater. I feel like I've played this before. Must not have, though. Yeah, suck on it, stars. I mean, ghosts. Anyone else have 8 plus, I think, a secret? I hear those secret worlds are very, very difficult to use. See, it's like much easier to navigate on a plank with only 8 directions, because there's less chance of you making a mistake. You know, you only have 8 possible directions. And how's this gonna work? Like that? That didn't work. Oh, Mario got hit there. Little effects with this are nice, the water and the music when underwater. Yeah, it is really... It's just like a nice subtle change. It's quite beautiful. But this makes it so much easier to run on a narrow platform and make these turns. Because... I guess I'll use that flower. Yeah, because of the octo movements. They're not scared of those. Maybe I don't need to run everywhere. Yes! How do you like that, guy? Toad's jump does suck, yeah. Really? I might have to switch maybe to Mario, maybe to... I usually use him or Peach. I use Toad to get through it as fast as possible. And then I like to, You fall down, guy. See you later. To your death. Yes, goodbye. I don't know the logic of this, why a box that teleports you appears when you murder people, but that's how it does. I was trying to run through the game as fast as possible, so I was using Toad, but I think I'm gonna need better jumps pretty soon. And he's also hilarious. He's just so intense. Wow, wow, wow! That was oh my god, my voice is shot. I can't do a good Toad. So I apologize for that. Oh, I also did a quick little studio tour. That was such a horrible Toad. Wow, wow! Oh! That's a little better. Not worth me losing my voice for that. You use Luigi, easiest character to use. See, I didn't like using him in Mario 2 because his jumps were so poorly... Let me try him, I'll try him. Luigi time. I don't like it when, oh, that's not so bad. Alright, it's just like an extra jump. He's got slippery shoes, eh? Oh, wow. Oh, look at that, 3 coins. And a 4th. And a 5th. I don't worry about 3 coins. They do such a good job with the shadows in this game, too. Kitty Luigi. I mean, I like Princess's float quite a bit. Yeah, that seems to be the most... whatchamacallit? The most forgiving, I would say. Anybody else have a favorite Mario they wish to share? Rank your Mario series? I would say, I mean... 3 I would play anytime. I still think 1 is still pretty good. 2 is nice. It's very difficult though, and not even. And I mean the American 2, not like the Dream Doki Doki Panic. Oh, burned on that. That sucks. A stamp. A thing I won't use. Ah, dead. Purple will kill you immediately. He's a lot less floaty in this game. Yes. Yeah, Mario 2, he's super floaty, which really turned me off. Mario 2 is very, very, very difficult. It's a lot different, though. And, you know, a lot of people give it flack because they go, oh, it was originally not a Mario game. But Miyamoto worked on it. He was just going to give it a different name. And then they realized, oh, we'll just call it Mario. And there's still elements in it that you see even in this game. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Wow. Oh, yeah, he's got height. That was dumb. I'm forcing it. Corey, I have to be exempt because I mainly play modded Mario games. What, okay, what's a great Mario mod to play out there? Oh, I'm gonna have to go put the chicken in pretty soon and take out my potatoes. What's a great mod, Mario? The Catherine and Mario mod. I played most of the original Super Mario Brothers, Super Mario 3, and Mario 64. Yeah, that's the pinnacle of it for me. I'm gonna try Galaxy 2, give it a chance, because everybody speaks so highly of it that I gotta give it a chance. One more, yeah. Ah, I didn't get a star, I just get a bell? What a star. You played the Doki Doki Panic version and you found it hard? What? There is no Doki Doki Panic version that ever got released, is there? It actually got released? I saw some like footage of it. So it's basically it's the same thing as the Mario that has what do you call it? You know, like picking up vegetables and going and digging in the sand and all that stuff. Sarah Hips started Galaxy 1, didn't get too far, gave it to your nephew. Luigi didn't like Galaxy 2 because you suck. Yeah, I just find it so slow. Oh man, this jump is really nice. But all you get is a catsuit out of it. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so much easier to maneuver with this Octa direction. Doki Doki Panic Super Mario Bros. 2, that's the one. Okay, so it's where there's like a genie character and all that stuff. Neat. Cordoba, newer Super Mario Bros. Wii Falling Leaves is very good for beginners. Okay, and that's a mod one. Alright, I'm just gonna go for it. Catsuit jump. Goody. Luigi is a happy boy. The Falling Leaves, eh? Basically what ended up becoming Mario Maker in a way. Those modded ones. But those modded ones, I think you can make bigger levels, bigger worlds, that kind of thing. Seems like with Mario Maker, everyone just kind of puts a million enemies on the screen and they go, there you go. Isn't that fun? Or the level just plays itself. I think you need to have more than that. Genie character, yeah. Like the Doki Doki Panic Super Mario Bros. 2. So instead of the characters being Mario and Luigi, they're like, one's a genie and they got like little genie pants. Red rings give you power-ups. Green rings give you green stars. Oh, thank you. Again, I don't notice any of these details. I just go about my business. Oh, little baby Luigi with no hat. Yeah, now he's fired up. Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad. Okay. Okay, so that's what you mean. All right. You played Super Mario Bros. 2 USA. I thought you played the actual Doki Doki Panic, like before they put in all the Mario characters and stuff. Which I don't think is easily available. Maybe it is available? Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, it's a very difficult game. It's not so bad up to the first couple of worlds are pretty easy. But, like typical Mario games, they ramp up pretty hard. Yeah. Because you can see pictures of the original Doki Doki Panic before it became Super Mario Bros. 2, and it's got a bunch of these other green stuff. You don't go in the box. Ah, okay. But look, I got stamps. Alright, I'm going to go take out my potatoes. Any of Andy's Afro Custom Collection ranging from volume 1 to 8 are extremely difficult. I don't think I've used Luigi once in my entire playthrough this one. I gotta go take out some potatoes and put in some chicken. So for this bonus stream, I will be back. And I'll be back in just a few minutes. See you then. Yeah. All right. Okay. Try this again. Oh. 0 stars there, you fool. The deep jungle drift. Oh, princess. My favorite. Bet that's... Gotta be doing it for somebody. I want to get Rosalina. No, they actually were very uncooked. So... I guess... I didn't have them all in tinfoil, or maybe it wasn't hot enough or something, but... They're in there for about an hour. So that's fine. Chicken will go in, they'll all cook together. They'll be friends together. Alright, that just gives you an item. I don't care about that. It's kind of a bit hard to tell where the fireball is coming from. My potatoes were good. Yeah. White bite. That's a neat little picture you've got. Ah! Where am I going to get that green... That green star? Lots of friggin' cat suits. Cats versus bees. Cats win. Maybe it's up here somewhere. Looks like this is a place where you'd put a star. Oh, yeah. Okay. 1, 2... Oh. Ah! Nah! Nah! Uh-huh. Ah! No, please. Yes! I put, like, tinfoil in the base and then tinfoil over the top. But Stella was like, don't wrap them in tinfoil. So, I took her advice. She usually cooks. So that was fine by me. Fine by me, Stella. That's the way you want to do it. Yeah, her dad's very old school Italian, so he likes it if you make food for him, if the mom's not around. And Stella's mom is driving Stella to work, so I don't have to do it. So I get to hang out here, so I will gladly... If that's the deal, yeah, I'll gladly make some food. Fine by me. I love it. Your parents wrap it up, eh? That's what I've seen a lot, too, of. Actually, I would have probably preferred to, like, chop them up and make them a little more mushy. Or make sweet potato fries, which is kind of a lot of work. Well, we got 1 star out of the deal. Not great, but okay. Look at that beautiful background. Alright. Sarah needs to cook more. Once, you know, the thing with me in cooking is that if I know how to do it, I don't mind, like, whipping it up and getting it done, but it's kind of like learning as you go I don't want to do. It's too many other things I want to do. Don't worry about that. 98 stars. A lot of stars in this game. Alright. Ah, no, I don't want to do this one again. But I might have to. Random. Boo. Exit course. Wraps them and then mashes them. Wraps them, then mashes them. Hey, a slot machine. Kids love gambling. Missing the coins and stuff. Yeah. I would say the isometric view can cause problems with, like, in terms of where things are is a problem. I don't have to actually collect these. That's why you might like baking then, Corey, because baking is all about following instructions precisely. Yeah. Yeah, like all kind of... Oh my god, that's super freaking cute. Yeah, the coins... the isometric view can cause that problem, with like a bit of spatial awareness being an issue. Hey there, angry kettle. That'd be a nice kettle for a Mario fan. Boom. Hello. Alright, what do you got for me? What's your deal? You're gonna shoot fire. Okay. Now what? Alright. What's your deal? You get stuck and then I hit you? Alright. There you go, you idiot. And out you come. And then I hit you. Oh yeah, all you can do is shoot one little fireball. The fire looks gorgeous! Ooh! Alright, that was pretty easy. 1 star out of the deal. Jabba-de-beep-be. Hey! Whoa! Whoa, you know it! And then I think that chicken I'm gonna cook for 30 minutes. Yeah. So it's 4:50. Oh. Uh-oh, I told Stella's dad to come over at 5. It's probably gonna be right on time, I bet. Okay. There we go. Save is complete. What are you? Oh, I need 1 more star for you. 3 stars here. I love these little models of these. A lot of Mario game bosses are rinse and repeat style. It's the same mechanic. Yeah, that's true. Which, you know, I never minded that for Mario 3's bosses. They are very, very similar. You got that guy in the fortresses who's always the same. And then, what are the main bosses like? They're a little bit differently. Mario World actually did a really good job with that. You can't just run through these levels. It's all about where are those stars? Star hunting. Hopefully they come up intuitively, but if they don't, you're gonna go back. Yes. You know what I'd love to play? Super Mario RPG games. Only played 1 for the Super Nintendo. I think I own Mario RPG 64 on this Wii U. Luigi Man cannot beat Mario 3. Ah, maybe it's because you're warping through. If you warp through, you'll never be able to do it. You need to build up all those lives and build up your skills on the way towards it. Quicksand level. Oh! It's all about the journey. True, Sarah. In this game it is for sure. But all the Mario games are for sure too. Yeah. So she can just jump and then you can hang right after. She goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dot 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 dot. Just like Riku. I'm a kitty. That's another part of what makes Riku kind of so pervy. It's like she does that little kitty thing. God, I wish it wasn't 15. Never even gotten the warp whistle. Oh. Well, can't beat the quicksand. I can't believe you can beat the Undertale genocide run, which I was trying again today. I might not ever beat that. I don't know if I want to spend the time trying to beat it. Sans is I'm so close, but it's like, I just don't want to. But I also want to. It's so difficult. It's such a difficult thing. If I quit now, I'll never ever beat it. I'm the closest right now that I'll ever... God, I wish she wasn't 15, as in, they shouldn't have made her 15. She doesn't look like she's 15 in that game, that's for sure. Because that's just strange. It's like they think that makes it even more perverted. They're like, yeah, and she's 15. The Binding of Isaac Undertale mod. No, that sounds pretty interesting. Yeah, don't be warping. Yeah, you know what I meant. I got 1 star. Seems to be what I do. Seems to be how many I get. It'll be nice to explore some big-ass Mario levels again, though. In Odyssey. If I can beat this one by then, maybe try Galaxy 2 by then. And because Mario Galaxy 2 will be basically the last Mario that was in that style before. I mean with how you were talking about other Final Fantasy characters. What do you mean? I mean, she's an attractive animated girl, Riku. And then they say that she's 15 just out of nowhere. Silly. I mean, it's not real, so I don't know. But then as soon as they say she's 15, you go like, oh, okay. Every moment I thought of earlier when you first meet her, go like, that's a cute little girl, eh? Woman. Oh man, I'm not gonna talk about this anymore. This is strange. I mean, they're obviously sexualizing her. That's what they're doing. Ooh, you think you're so bad? They're warning you later on in the game, part of you dies inside. That's right. I don't want to feel any differently about it. I just feel like, to me, that just makes the game makers strange that decided she would be 15, and then the designers that designed her to look like that and put her in those situations. I go, that's on you guys. That's a you guys thing. Like, Eris seems younger to me in Final Fantasy VII because she just acts younger. I mean, she lives at home. Riku runs around on a giant ship, like a pirate ship. Ooh, Adeliz is a said girl in the game. Yes. I gotcha. Can't kill them without a superstar. Though I guess if you don't read up on the character profiles, you would never know. That's true. They do never mention that, do they? That's just had kind of become... I don't know why it got brought up. Yeah, I mean, all of them are like 8 years younger than you think they're going to be. Auron seems 35. And he's this old guy, old master, scarred. He's not a master. He's a master of lots of things. Everybody's 19, 20. Coming of age stories. Uh-oh. Hey. Ah, yeah. This game's quite forgiving. I could see how some people would lose interest in this game. It's kind of mindless. Whereas I almost feel bad because I'm just like whipping through it and I'm missing so much of the beautiful detail they put into it, feels like. Whee! This is such a good solution for ice. Make the ice levels fun. Make swimming fun. Make it about speed and dodging. And maintaining your momentum. That's what it should be about. If Auron is 20, then how old is Titus? Auron's 35. But a lot of them are all 19, 20. Titus is like 17. What's her name? Yuna's, I think she's like 19 or something. Lulu's like early 20s. 14. Who's 14? Titus? Eey. I need to get that star. I need it. Well, I'm up. Oh, I guess it's like, oh, you can jump and have that pick you up. No. Auron's 35. The rest of them are 19 and 20. I'm talking too fast. Seems to be the problem. We're having a miscommunication here, so. Uh-oh. Come on, little baby. Yes. Yeah, Auron 35. How many years after 10 is 10-2? I don't know. What is the deal with that game? Is anyone here a fan of 10-2? I've never played it 2 years after. In the eye of the beholder, so to speak, younger audiences don't see the same as adults. That said, many 15-year-olds are all about exposing themselves. See it all the time. That's true. That is true. And actually, you know, in like different civilizations and different times and like villages, when you're 15, you probably start having babies. Actually, probably as soon as possible. Start having babies. But we've decided to like push that back to make it more socially acceptable around. I mean, even if somebody had a baby at 19, you would say that's pretty young, but depending where you live, it's not that young. You know? Yeah, Jin works in the school board, so you probably see kids that are full of hormones and they're all about like their sexuality and expressing themselves and getting attention. And they're just That's the scary thing with the internet, is that you should have time to make mistakes and do dumb things. But when you have a lot of young people putting everything on the internet that could be seen by a lot of people for the rest of their lives, it's like going back and looking at pictures of yourself that are embarrassing. And now everyone can see those. Ah! Oh, I got the boomerang one. That was pretty cool. Probably boomerang and cat is good. See ya. Wouldn't he be 1,017? But he didn't age. He transported himself. You know? If you drive into another time zone, you don't get older or younger. Right? Off to this level. Titus. He's... Oh, we got a moving level. Look at all these freaks down there. I am a boomerang now. I am super powerful. I think I like 2D Mario's better. And almost... Oh! Do you technically age, though? If Titus is 17, wouldn't he be 1017? That was the pun. I don't get the pun. Is 1017 like leet speak or something? What's that mean? I don't know. 1017, 1017? Every time I see 1017, I just think of like a radio station. You're listening to 101.7. The radio, it's all about time travel. The only one of its kind, 1,000 years into the future. Yeah, where's the pun? Corey, help us with the pun. That, like, no. Luigi, I really understand 1,000 plus 17. Corey's saying there was a pun. He would be, yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, that part is not hard to understand. Oh, 13-year-olds mimicking older girls. They just wore the same without understanding the message they were sending. What's for a 7th grade grad performance? Oh, that's the joke. Okay. Yes. Well, I guess jokes are in the eye of the ear of the beholder. Right? I guess since we are writing and typing. Boom. Go right through. Get on that. Yes, yes, yes. Make it feel like it's the... How did they respond to that? Because they are 13-year-olds. Yeah, 13 is a very, very intense time, especially for girls, I think. I would imagine as you're a girl, the first time you start, like, developing as a woman, and I would imagine a really, like, probably big moment would be when you have some sort of stranger yell at you, like, "Hey, baby, I like your butt." You know? And you realize, I'm a woman. And sometimes it sucks to be a woman. Yeah! This one's so much easier to get stars. I like it. That might have been my last chance there. Are you gonna come out for me? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with all that stuff? Yes, I'm gonna jump up and live my life. The internet is too accessible for kids. That is for sure. What do you mean WTF, Luigi? I was talking about the realness. But oh, it stops right there for you. They don't have time to be kids. That is true. No time to make mistakes. Be silly, be goofy. Yeah, people in the world. If someone shouts you, "Hey baby, I like your butt," when you're 13, you need to run. You need to run? Yeah, but like when I live in a big city, you get a lot more of that because people are constantly interacting with each other that don't know each other, right? And you might just see them for a few seconds, so guys might be like, "Ooh, oh yeah, oh that's nice," and they don't realize how uncomfortable they make people feel. They're always like really ugly, gross guys too. But they might not know how old this person is. People don't walk around with it saying their age. What if it's another 13-year-old? The local authorities, not your international authorities. Where's this go? Pink door room. Whoa, look at all these stars possible. Today, a thing is going around. People are talking about, it's like the Me Too, or whatever. What's going on here? Baseball. Alright. Play with me. I'm... Okay. What's your deal? Alright, off we go. This seems like a trap. What's the deal? Oh, I see. Okay. What if it's another 13-year-old? Well... Her heels clicking on this makes an interesting sound. Hey, I don't think it's ever right to say, hey, baby, I like your butt. Just about anybody. Alright. That's one star. Next one. But yeah, but there's this like, oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh, you dummy. Gotta try that again. This is an interesting one. Teach them to be aware of themselves and think for themselves. Do only what you feel comfortable with and tell people off. That's true. A lot of people are not, don't get confronted with that. And they really need to be straight down. Yeah, there's that like sexual harassment thing going around. I've been in a way like sexually harassed at work. There was this woman that just was, she was an older woman and she was really attracted to me and said it all the time in front of people. And I had to tell her, I think what you're saying is inappropriate and it makes me feel uncomfortable. Those are my two key words. Inappropriate and I feel uncomfortable. And it has nothing to do with like them. It's more like, how, well, I mean, it actually has a lot to do with them, but it's more like, look, this is how I feel. So I don't care if you think you're not doing that. That's how it makes me feel. Yeah, what's this deal here? I don't know. What's this? What's going on here? Baseball, pow block. Back in. Alright. Those are the words. Oh, I gotta go through this whole thing again. I've seen the Me Too thing. I just don't tend to advertise or get personal with social media. Yeah. That's kind of how I am too. With my... I mean, it is a good cause, so I've been thinking about maybe getting involved with it, but... Uh-oh. I guess in a way I'm doing it here, but I feel like I know all of you. The joke was he said 4 words. Joke was he said 4 words. Joke was he said 4 words. Inappropriate and... What was the other one I said? Uncomfortable. Inappropriate, uncomfortable. Those are the words, Luigi. Luigi, you are a very literal guy. Alright. Jump up. And... Where's the... Ah, I see. Alright, let's, Okay, let's try this again now. Oh, and I feel uncomfortable. Whatever, 2 phrases then. It's like talking to Spock. Or Data from Star Trek. Okay, there we go. Hey, but hey, that's your superpower. Logic and details. That's why you never miss a thing in these games, because you're Mr. Details. So, alright. And I miss everything. I've always been like that, like with, say with guitar, for example. I just learn enough guitar to do what I want to do, and that's about it. Throw the baseball into the power block. Uh-oh. Baseball into the power block. Oh, oh. Or Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory. Oh, look, this game is like, okay, we know you suck. Here's an amazing power-up. I do too, whether it's like social media bandwagon. I don't like any kind of bandwagon. I'm never the kind of person who's going to do like a dance everybody does. Like, let's all be the same. Isn't dancing about expressing your own personal power and energy and style? So no thanks. Although I do like singing along with people. That's so. I guess in different circumstances. I wonder why I haven't written that Me Too social media thing. I don't want to trivialize what anyone else has gone through. Yes, princess, make it. No baseballs required. Maybe it's... Do I... Oh, okay, what's the deal here? 6 seconds here? Uh-oh. Oh, no. How far is it going to take me back? Why does it always take me back here? Just put me back in the last level. He's a white tanuki leaf. What's this? What's that? White tanuki leaf. What's the deal with it? Where you stand still and throw baseballs. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then I died. Because I was reading your chat. Your chat message. I heard about this great game called Echo. It's like a stealth game where everything you do, the AI will do after that. So you have to plan out your runs so that when then the thing reboots, the level will reboot. So if you were like hanging out by the ammo and shooting, then the AIs will do that. So you have to do something different. Sounds pretty good. Tap the question marks on the gamepad to instantly make them yellow. Really? Question marks on the gamepad. Alright. Oh, I gotta get the star. Oh, I got a time limit. Bet. Pow, block. Ah. Uh-oh. That didn't work. I find it hard with her to... for her to get like a super jump out of it. Out of the deal. Where is Stella's dad? I've got food cooking, and he's late. Perfect, though. Wee-hee! Waha! Wahoo! It's like, jump and jump again. Now I feel like I'm playing Sans Boss Rush. Memorize, do it. It's very difficult. There's a low margin for error. Isn't it fun? Are you having fun? The room with the thwomps. Just tap the blue question mark squares and you can make them yellow. Thank you, Mr. Details. That was good. Alright. The food might be burning. Alright. Boom, boom. Wow! That's so fun to play with a gamepad! Sans is easy. What? Well, how? How could it be easy? I'm too slow when he does that thing where he's throwing you against the wall. When did I put the chicken in? Hacks! Oh, yeah. I feel like I just did a hack here. Well, we're all different gamers, I guess. Let's see here. What should I... How long's that chicken been in? I guess we can do one more level. And then there's that big Bowser thing we have to build up 100 stars to go fight. Which feels like the end. But it's just a secret one. Ooh la la la. This boss battle's okay. The Idiot Gamer's here with eyes. How are you, Idiot Gamer? Is that your shtick? Do you, like, play games, but with... I don't know, you just play them stupidly? Is that a thing? It's always good to have a shtick, you know, like... I wanted to do a podcast with my girlfriend because we have complete opposite tastes in movies. She is very stereotypically... She likes romantic movies. And she doesn't need them to be very interesting. She's like, yeah, whatever, it's just a nice movie, it's fine. Or she likes documentaries and stuff. She does not like fantasy, sci-fi. She doesn't like violence at all. So what I would want to do, I'm like, instead of us just trying to compromise and find a movie, which is so impossible, your good things, pretty much, yes. Oh, I'll have to check it out. I thought, why don't we just, I'll pick a movie and then you pick a movie. And we're not worried about picking one the other one will like at all. And then we'll do a podcast about it. And it'll be called, like, He Said, She Said. And, we'll get your thoughts on, like, Star Wars. And then I'll watch, you know, like that Sparks guy who makes cheesy romantic movies. Jordan Sparks movies. The opposite of Sarah. Huh. How about favorite movies? Anyone got some favorite movies out there? I really liked Blade Runner. I really liked Dunkirk. I love Star Wars. I love comedy. I love sci-fi. Same from when we did the stream on it. Forever friend request from people who didn't even speak. Ah. They just... Well, I guess that's the thing with Roblox. You can speak using just body language. And emotes. Hey! Oh, yes. Cool. You suck. You suck. Oh, they've been using this like weird synth bass in this Mario game. I don't like it. I think it sounds stupid. Lots of favorites. Fifth Element. Oh, Fifth Element. Great one. Such a unique movie. Did you see Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets, or whatever it's called? The Planet of a Thousand Cities? That looks like not a good movie, but an interesting movie to watch. This is a weird dress. They give you that timer just at the very end. They always give you 100 more seconds right at the end, just in case you were messing around. Ooh. She really runs like a very stereotypical lady from the 50s. Oh, yeah. I think we have a nice amount of like male female kind of thing going on this channel. It's really nice. Gives a nice perspective, you know. Peach as a raccoon, looks like it went all to her hips. Yes, it's that big hoop dress she's got on. Well, that's done. How many stars did I get out of that? 1. You got 1. There are more, but you got 1. What do you want, blue lady? This part feels very Galaxy. Whimsical music and fairies helping you. Oh, look at that. She just made a nice pipe. That's kind of a green screen, lets you see right through it. Don't schmite me, I'm just pointing it out, ladies. What do you mean? Oh, I see. I think, isn't that how she always looks? It's just her dress is smaller? That chicken. I need to go take that out soon. But I kind of want to fight this guy. Unlock it. Oh man, what if it took away 100 of my stars and I have to go get 100 more? What's this thing? Hands-on haul! I find the Wii U controller actually pretty comfortable for being freaking gigantic. Okay, great. I touched my screen. Are you happy, Miyamoto? Alan Bloxham's here with a big YOLO. How are you, Alan? Thank you for your continued patronage. You are a champ. Alan, I was thinking about... I was like, I got some extra time today. I'm going to do bonus stream. And I'm like, maybe I should just do... oh, you're watching the old music stream? Thanks, Alan, for checking those out. I made a chill one again, too. I'm more of a fan of the chill ones, but I know some people really like the up-tempo stuff. Rockin' video game music. This is a pretty fun secret area. Oh yeah, buddy, thank you so much for supporting. Yeah. If you support the Patreon, I will make a short musical video about you. You can probably find them on here, on this channel. Sarah's still working your way through Lightning Returns. Huh. Oh god, I missed Lightning Returns. I missed that trilogy so much. Ooh. I'll probably go back to them. Oh yeah, so anyways, I was thinking I got some extra time today. I'm like, maybe I should play Legend of Dragoon. But then I thought, but then, I won't be able to commit to playing it weekly. It'll be just this kind of random thing. And I also thought that wouldn't be fair to Sarah because I don't know what she is into. You and her being our 2 patrons. So, let's press that. Wow, this level's all about that Wii U pad. The tablet. The Fisher-Price tablet. by that I mean your vids. I've tried playing twice myself but couldn't manage to keep going. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for watching those. I really appreciate that. It's nice to know that they're not just there existing, that people are watching them. Panzer Dragon. Legend of Dragon. At the time I wasn't, but you said you do like it. Keep Goomba hat until the flag. Thank you. I am Goomba. Hear me. Pumbaa. Timon and Pumbaa. Timon and Goomba. That's right. Off we go. Yip, 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 yip. Yeah, I was... Oh, creepy. What's this? I can grab these and do what with them? I don't know what I'm doing here. All of a sudden I can do a lot with this tablet. But I don't want to do anything with it. I don't like to look away from the screen. You know what game did that really, really well? Is Zombie U, because you have to look in your... You have to look at the tablet to look in your backpack, so the game doesn't pause. So that adds to the tension. You might look up and, oh, there's like a zombie in my face. That's pretty cool. And as for Lightning Returns, I didn't think that I would be that into it after. I was like, oh, this is kind of dumb. You're doing all these stupid side quests, and I don't care about any of these people. But then it got amazing. It got amazing. It became the perfect way to say goodbye to that game. To that series. Everything, everywhere. Time running out. I feel like now there'll be a Fruit Ninja part coming. Yeah, probably. What's that other game that totally rips off Mario? Flappy Bird. At least the design. It rips off the Mario design. Gong. Hey, Gooms. Buzz. Why do I care about you? You guys suck. Oh. Ring the gong for luck. So strange. Am I doing anything with this? Alright, I got a finger on my screen that stunned him. And my pinky finger is trying to jump. Wow. I was so torn with Lightning Returns, really wanted to see the story, but couldn't bust the gameplay shtick. Well, I'm glad you can use our videos to see it all. With helpful chat on screen. Come on. I wonder how many episodes did we do? I stopped numbering them. But I feel like we got through it pretty fast. We had one day where I played for like 8 hours? 8 hours or something? Of Lightning Returns? We did that one time for Undertale, and that killed me in the last hour. I was like, oh, drudging through. Because I thought it was over and then I had to keep going. But Lightning Returns, it was more like, I just don't want to stop playing this. Luigi Man's out. I'm gonna go check on my food, and then I'll come right back. I'll be back on this casual day of bonus streaming. Oh yeah, my chicken is perfect, but my potatoes are not cooked. So, Final Fantasy 13 on iOS and Android. Eh? Interesting. Ah! Okay, cool. Corey is playing it. It's not jailbreaked or anything. So it's just an official version? It's running up and downstairs. I got no stars from that. Ugh. Go back. Get the stars. Hands on Hall. All hands on Hall. Alright. Let's do this. 25 viewable videos in the Lightning Returns playlist. Oh crap. So for the ending one, YouTube wouldn't let me have that on. But I've seen other people on YouTube post the same thing. So I don't know why they were able to. And even as a test, I took one of those videos, just ripped it, and then uploaded it to ours. And it wouldn't work. So I don't know how those people got around it. Maybe they, what's the deal here? Stars? No, just a back door. Backdoor Sally. Huh. The game is hosted on your on a server and it streams the game to your device. That's pretty friggin' amazing. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I can put it on like Daily Motion. You know, that crappy place, or Vimeo. Because I don't think they have the same sort of copyright stuff. But I'll have to cloud streaming Lightning. But I'll have to, what you call it, break it up into a whole bunch of parts. That's going to take me a long time to render all that stuff. It's like really not something I want to do. But I will. Because a couple people asked. Cookie asked. Somebody else asked, and you're asking now. So, hey idiots. Look at this little shiny Goomba. What's his deal? Alright. Where are these stars I'm missing? Dong. Dongity 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 dongity. Yeah, open up. Getting pretty good at hitting these ones for... You get 1 hour for free and you gotta pay? Well, you could, some of the PS3 games let you do remote play on your Vita, but I don't think it's very reliable. Pretty intense game. What's this deal here? Just a stupid mushroom hat. I don't want that crap. I wonder if you get the crappy one, if it'll override the good one. Oh, there's a star. How do you get that? You have to be a cat, I guess. But I'm not a cat. How do I get rid of this stupid hat? I don't know. But how do I get that star without dying? I'm not sure. Maybe I need... I mean, it would seem like you just have a cat, so you dive across, you jump up. You climb back up. Oh, these things. Okay, I need to lose this Goomba hat. Touch me, and make me lose it. Thank you. Oh, there we go. Oh, they get one burst. Charlie's gone back. This is an interesting view. Really giving you the whole picture. Reminds me of the puzzles from Catherine. No problem, Charlie. Has everybody said their favorite Mario game? Oh god, I want to go back and play Mario 3. Mario 3 would be fun with somebody. Uh-oh. Can I, like, touch it with... No. I need to learn how to use these things a bit better. Sorry, I turned into a cougar when I died. That's what you'll come back to in life. A cougar. Matata. Gotta run around and chase your food. I don't know if I want to do that. You suck, Goomba. You suck. Alright. So you can jump, and you get one burst, and then you can float. That's all you get. You jump, get one burst, and you gotta float. And now I gotta die so I can get this off. Who's gonna... Oh no, they can all... It lasts. Whoa! You just have to... You only get one jump with it. Alright. Huh? Ah ha ha ha! That was probably a lot easier than I made it seem. I definitely made that seem tough. Out of all the games I played, I've never played Super Mario games. Holy lord! Why is that? What was your first game console? Were you like a PC guy or gal? Now I don't know whose gender is what anymore. Yes. And that's fine. Are you a Nintendo person? Yes. More question marks, please. What's in here? Nothing. That's a pit of death. Pit of death and doom. I think I was in the generation where Mario was just so much better than everything else that everybody played it. And it was so mainstream. Yoshi fan! Like the Yoshi standalone games? I think Yoshi's Woolly World looks so gorgeous. Holy moly, what a great looking game. Bam! Oh yeah. Give me those coins. That'd be a fun one to play. What are some other good Yoshi games on the handhelds? This guy's a nice looking creature. Straight out of Super Mario 3. World 4, I think. World 4. And World 5. They puke up those. I don't know how that's coming out. Probably better to come up than out. You know what I mean? You are dead, and I get a coin. You got 200 points. Doesn't that mean nothing to you? Oh, I feel like I missed a chance to get a star. Alright. Uh-oh, you're running out of time. Princess Peach. That too, but the character in general as well. I played Woolly World, it was a lot of fun. It looks so gorgeous. Ah, Charlie's a Final Fantasy boy. Person. Yes! Me too. I love long games with big stories and big ideas. I love idea games. And story, but where you're interacting and learning and influencing. Is there a way to plan this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3. Look at that, you hit it on the 1? Boom. Timed. That's what I needed. I needed more lives. I was thinking, oh man, 50. I know all the stories from 7 to 15. Sarah's got, I play all 3 colors of the Yarn, Yoshi, and movies. Oh, she has them all. Corey says he plays whatever and causes problems. I only know the 7 story and 9. And now 10. 12. I'll have to get 12 to fill in those gaps. If we start playing all of the Final Fantasy games on this channel, if that's what happens, I'll have to go to and play 11 and 14 just to say I did, just to have something on the channel. I was thinking we could get like I could do one stream of 11 with Luigi Man, because he loves that game, and he could just take us on a tour and kind of show people. So if somebody was thinking, is that game worth playing? Here's a video, hopefully helping you make that decision. What's Honey Pop? Is Honey Pop like a game for children or a game for perverts or what? Somewhere in between? I've learned so much about video games from streaming and talking to all of you guys. Really? Because it's something that I've fallen in and out of. Trying to balance music, gaming, and another the job, but now that music and gaming is the job, I can play lots. Look at this freak. He's got special star vision. Kid, you look like a star. But then again, everything looks like a star. Because I have star eyes. Die, 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 die. And another cherry for your troubles. Ooh, it's very molecular. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Dodge away. This game can feel a bit samey. Oh no! Oh, these things are fast. Okay. Oh, I missed my spot. Several years where I was completely out of the loop with games. It's an adult dating sim and a match 3. That's so Japanese, all of that. Like, all of those genres are really Japanese, and then putting them all into one game is so Japanese too. What's that? The most popular, one of the most money-making mobile games is like, oh, Puzzle Dragons. And it's the same thing too, right? Like match 3 and then dungeon crawling. It's a first-person shooter. What would be the weirdest game genre to combine it with? First-person shooter dating sim. I didn't have it. I had an Xbox, not a PS2, because everybody had a PS2, so I thought, I will play those at someone else's house, and I will play. The Xbox really intrigued me, and it was the first system I got to buy by myself. With my own money, and then mod, which was pretty awesome. I find I spend more time modding systems than actually playing anything I do with it. It's just kind of fun to do. The Wii is like the best one to mod if you have the little emulator console. And I've paid for plenty of ROMs from Nintendo. I own so many versions of Mario 3 and Mario World. It's crazy. You know what Lachlan brought up? Crazy Cause, the original 90s kid, the boss man, he was saying, do you think they would ever make a Nintendo Switch that isn't portable? So it's just like, you just plug it into a TV. And it'd be really small, it wouldn't need the screen, it wouldn't need the battery. And it would be this cheap thing, like maybe $200, $250. It'd have to be like half the price. And then, you know, do you think they would do that? Would you buy it? And you can play Switch games on a big TV. I don't play portable games because I don't ride the bus. I don't have people drive me around. I never really have time where I would sit down and play a portable game. And if I was going to, it wouldn't be a long game. It wouldn't be like it wouldn't be the kind of game I play on the Switch. You come too. So I would buy a Switch that only goes in your TV. Because I would just probably play it in this studio. This is probably the only time I'd play it. Alright. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool? I'm sure they can make it cheaper. No screen, no battery. And it'd be super small. Probably be like the size of a phone. What was that game you mentioned, Corey? Honey Pop. Oh yeah, because you play on Steam, so everyone sees exactly what you're doing. They're like, it's 5 a.m. and Corey's playing Honey Pop. I wonder what he's up to. Chris Amel, one of the first people to ever comment on our videos, she wanted me to play some kind of like graphic novel, but she goes, play the uncensored version. I think, Corey, you were telling me about that one. Oh, World Castle. This is it. Lava World. World Castle 1. Very Japanese. We're flying through this, baby. I can't get a hold of Stella's dad. And that's fine by me. Those potatoes are going to cook. And I'm going to play Mario on this bonus day of streaming. And I'm super happy about that. I'm a happy boy playing Mario, getting burned. There's not a lot of tension in this game because I have a million lives and they inundate you with tons of, what do you call it? You can get hit forever. It's like, here's a cat suit, here's a Tanuki suit, there's another one there. The levels aren't long too, so I'm not really worried about missing out on anything. Like even stamps, I don't care. Which is fun, but lacks some tension. Fruit of the Grisaya. Grisaya no Kajitsu. That's right, because no is the possessive in Japanese. Yeah. It's good to know her floating distance. I always get the curiosity going when someone has to specify to make sure you get the uncensored version. Yeah, absolutely. Like that. Make sure you get the one that's banned. Make sure you get the one that killed that guy. Oh, okay. How about I don't? Definitely meant more as a fun party game than an awesome platformer. I think you are totally right about that, Alan. Yes. This is like, it is designed, because it's kind of, it's really shallow in that manner. You wouldn't want a party game to have long levels, right? So yeah, I didn't really think of that. And they do such a good job because they're like, oh, you got a Wiimote, you got a classic controller, you got a pro controller, you got a tablet, you got nunchucks, whatever you want. Plug them in, join in during the level, after the level, whatever. Just play. We don't care. It's actually more difficult with more people, I would say. I actually recommend not getting it. It only adds about an hour of content. Okay, the uncensored part is only an hour long. Better than 15 minutes, am I right? These look like teeth. Teeth ghosts. Oh, this is one of those parts where it is kill the enemies, and then you get to go beyond. What do you think if I start playing way back here? See more of my torso. You think it's more, more connected with me? The uncensored part will get you banned. I don't want to do that. Chrisamel, what's she doing? She also has that really perverted thing about my girlfriend, too. Something to do with cherries. And she wasn't talking about Super Mario 3D World's cherry mechanics. Alright, time to get a green star. Don't get that version at all. Corey says, thank you, Corey, for that advice. Yeah. Boom, pow, 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 pow. It's, you know, similar to cherries. Yeah. Oh, ah, ooh. Oh, I don't want to get banned. Boom, 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 boom. I was watching Alan play Oni on his channel, Alan Bloxham's channel. And it really reminded me of the PS2 era, where you could just kind of do anything. They were like trying out a lot of different things. And games were just meant to be games. They didn't have to look super realistic. They still had that kind of gamey feel like you have with indie games now. Not so much like the super overly realistic feel of AAA games that are more like, oh, let's make the animations look really realistic. They didn't care about that as much in the PS2 era. They had had a whole generation before that to get really used to 3D gaming with the PS1 and all these new concepts and how clunky it was, and you got used to the camera and all that stuff. But then they could just make these games. And gaming was very popular at that time. So you could take a risk. So many people owned PS2s that you could put a game out on the PS2. It could be an 8-hour-long game. It could have really weird ideas, and you would sell enough to make your money back. And games were also cheaper to make back then because they didn't have to worry about HD graphics, which makes game development a lot more expensive now and a lot more time-consuming for just the visuals to make the resolution better. And I know we can never go back now that we're like that, but graphics are just not important to me at all. I mean, I want them to look nice and polished, but I don't care about the fidelity. I don't care about 4K. It's like, when does it end? That's what I want to know. Oops. You gotta hit that one right over your head. Princess rules. You're dead now. No, don't turn off all the switches. We lose our lives. I don't care. I have to kill Bowser. Why do you have to kill Bowser? Because he ruined a party we had. Oh. So you're gonna murder everyone. This is like a genocide run. Every Mario game is a genocide run. Kill them all. Kill Bowser. Well, he kidnapped somebody. Did he kill her? No, he kidnapped her. He might kill her. Are you sure? Look, he kidnapped her, so penalty is death. If the graphics are so bad it causes frame rate issues, it's a problem. That's true. Like, I want performance to be... but you're actually probably more likely to run into frame rate issues if you're trying to have better graphics. Right? Because they're pushing it. I would rather have a game that runs, you know, in 60 frames per second than to squeeze out a bit more resolutions. Screw that. Just make it fun, then make it run well, and then make it look good. And, you know, looking good isn't just the clarity of resolution. Looking good is the style. Is it pleasing to the eye? Can you get the information from the screen that you want? That kind of thing. That's what it's all about. It's about nothing else. I played The Order the other day. Boy, that game looked good. Boy, it was not fun at all. So boring. I thought the only problem with The Order was that people said it was too short. It is not fun. Ah, I am pooped. But yeah, so like what I was talking about with Alan and the Oni generation, PS2, they were just doing great things and they weren't worried about super visuals and it was just, oh god, it was just the best. Anyways, so we're going to be doing Game Thing Talk this Thursday. What I just found out from Matthew Owen, he's been playing a ton of games. That guy plays so many games. Every week he's like, all right, I got 3 games I can talk about. How about you? And I say, Final Fantasy X or Slime Rancher. And I haven't beaten either, and I'm going through them very slowly, so... When I was a kid, I thought, oh man, I'd love to grow up and become a game reviewer. And then a couple years ago, I started reviewing games. And now I still review them every once in a while, but I don't like reviewing games in the way that you have to do to be what is considered successful in the internet. Like I don't know, like IGN, GameSpot, that kind of model. They're like, let's just pump up the games so fast. Like, for example, Breath of the Wild was coming out, and Lachlan, Crazy Cause, Mr. 90s Kid, asked me to do a review on it. Or he wanted somebody to do a review on it. And Alan is saying, seriously though, almost all of his favorite games are from that era. Katamari Damacy, Grand Theft Auto 3, Knights of the Old Republic, you know, which kind of became what Mass Effect is now. And all the Grand Theft Auto games are basically the same. Corey's gonna go. Dinner's almost ready. Thanks a lot for joining us, Corey. And for chiming in the chat. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Breath of the Wild. So Lachlan asked, you know, he wanted somebody to review it. And I wanted to review it, but I had been talking with my friend Matthew Hayes, who used to be on this channel. If you ever hear someone else on this channel, that's not me. That's him. He is over at comicbook.com WWG. Worldwide Gaming, maybe. Anyways, he's the managing editor there, but he used to be writing for our site and stuff. And he loves Nintendo. He loves Zelda. He went to the Nintendo Switch event. He actually got a Switch like 1 or 2 weeks early and got to play Zelda, but he had to like fly through it so he could play it for the review. I thought, that's not how I want to play Zelda. I want to go really slowly through it. I mean, Jeff Gertzman from Giant Bomb, when he was at GameSpot, reviewed Ocarina of Time in a weekend. He played it in a weekend, and then he gave it a 10. In that instance, I think he's one of the best game reviewers there ever was. In the long, storied, wonderful tradition of game reviewers on the internet, he's one of the best. But did I not get any stars? Gosh. But Can you trust yourself to give a game a 10 after you've played it for a weekend? That's... Your brain is nuts. Like, if you're rushing through a game, then if you get to any parts that are hard, you're gonna go, the game's... has a bad difficulty curve, the controls aren't good because I couldn't get through this. You're probably going to find out it's going to be really frustrating for you. You're not just going to enjoy that. Like, try reviewing Dark Souls in a weekend. So, I was really lucky that when Lachlan wanted the Breath of the Wild done, I said, could we do it a little differently? And we just did a review in progress where I reviewed it 1 week at a time. I played it for a lot the first couple days because I wanted to. And then I put out kind of like a review in progress. This is what I think, and I told people how far I was. And then I just slowly played through it. Played it probably every day, a normal amount of time. And then each week, I would put out an update to it. And then when I was finally done, I put out the full review. And I actually wasn't even fully done. I didn't do Ganondorf's Castle, but I'd played, I don't know, like 30 or 40 hours and really had done everything. The castle's such a small part of that game that it was fine. You know, to me, I didn't feel like... Even if the castle was awful, it wouldn't have changed my opinion on the game. Yeah, so Alan is agreeing too fast. And Sarah, how can you get an honest impression from such a rushed playthrough? Yeah, I think it... Like, some games need to be sat with, you know? Oh, here's a friggin' star. And Zelda... Oh my god. Fire hurts. No way. Oh, if I had a fire flower on, would I be immune to fire? Is this like summons in Final Fantasy X? You know, Breath of the Wild is a game I don't want to rush through. I want to slowly explore it. I don't want to feel like, oh, I got a deadline. But, you know, some people, like Matthew Owen, he plays through a ton of games, and he can do them really fast, and he likes to stay up all night and rush through them, and maybe not rush through them is maybe not the way to put it. He likes that, but I think he's more on that, like, adrenaline side of things, and that's not me. So, I'm really glad we have him to come on the show and talk about a bunch of new games. I could talk about my continuing experience with the one or two games that we stream, but that's about it, really. I should be trying a few more indie games, because there are so many great games. But, what I would really like is to play that game Echo. I think I will. Because Matthew Hayes, the comicbook.com guy, the guy who had to rush through Breath of the Wild, he just said, no one is playing this game, and I really need to talk to somebody about it. So, I think I'll play that. Give him, Oh, how would you know that's up there? What's the deal? You have to have a cat suit? Or you just have to do one of these jumps? Whee! Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, so I think it's too fast. So that's kind of gone away from like the traditional game reviewing. Also, I think number review scores are stupid. Everything gets an 8. Why even have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 if you're always going to give a game at least a 7 and everything gets an 8? An 8 just means that could be so different. Final Fantasy 13, you could give an 8. But for some people, it's going to be a 10 or a 9. Like, yeah, the beginning sucks, but the 300 hours we put in after the beginning 10 hours was amazing. And and for other people, they're going to hate the game. It's like a 5. Like, no, that's not what we're looking for. So you really need to read the words. But I think seeing somebody play the game and give an opinion as they're going through it, I think is the best way to go. Because you really have to see it in action. If somebody describes a game to me and they tell me anything to do with, like, the story, oh, you play a gorilla that's, like, doing this, I go, I don't care. You need to talk about gameplay mechanics. That's the only thing that really matters, is what's the point of the actual gameplay involved, unless it's like a purely story game. And in maybe the 13 trilogy, I would discuss some of the story. It's got an epic Final Fantasy-esque anime style story. But if I was going to describe that, I mean, it's like with this game, you would say it's a really tight platformer, and like Alan says, it's got more of a party vibe than your usual Mario. Actually, Alan's one-sentence review, right, that was perfect for this game, said it's a fantastic party game and not a it's not worried about being an epic platformer, because it's kind of built all of these experiences around making it better as a party game. And Sarah is saying, right, you said, how can you get an opinion if you're rushing through? But there's a difference between rushing through and playing through it quickly. I would totally agree. But I think that's why a lot of people are shifting. I mean, when I was in high school, you know, like in the year 2000, 2001, I thought IGN was great. GameSpot was great. There was some shift. I remember one time my friend said, oh, and he switched to either IGN or GameSpot. He's like, this one's way better now. He's like, they grade games way more difficultly. And actually, I remember, speaking of Jeff Gerstmann again, when Metal Gear Solid 1 had come out, everybody was going crazy for it. Because if you just rush through Metal Gear Solid 1 and you're trying to get your review done fast, you'd be pretty happy with it, because it doesn't take long to finish it. And then you'd be happy. But if you kind of went back and played it again, like he gave it a 7, which is, for a big site like that and for a AAA game, that's a pretty poor grade. But I think that works out pretty well. It's like, for what it is, it's great. But, you know, you might finish that game the night you first get it. And that's it. There's not... They have different, like, stealth runs you can do, and you can unlock different suits. It's very Japanese in that way, where it's sort of designed to be played multiple times. But then you're going to be skipping through all the dialogue and all the cutscenes. It's a really interesting game. I really love Metal Gear Solid 1. Because it was so influential, it was one of the first games that really blew me away. I remember after I watched the ending, I put my controller down, said wow, and just thought about it for a while. Alan, you need to start that up. Alan's one-sentence reviews. It'd be perfect. Who else is doing that? And sometimes that's all you want. I mean, you get that a lot from, like, Metacritic and user critics and, like, Steam reviews and stuff. The user reviews. But they're... See, I don't know where that star was. That's the problem. I gotta come all the way back. Only got 50 seconds to go. Yeah, I would love that, huh? Isn't there some guy that does, like, 1-minute reviews? Pro Jared or something? That's pretty cool. It's a cool idea. Ooh, I love... How can you not want to use Princess's awesome friggin' flying ability? She flies. Alright, what's the deal here? Go up to the top, yeah? Alright, 3 stars. You! Sarah has not played any Metal Gear games. Maybe I should play through them. I played Metal Gear 1 all the way through, Metal Gear 4 all the way through, a bit of Metal Gear Solid 2, a bit of Metal Gear Solid 3, and all of 5. So maybe I could go through them again. There's a 1-minute review guy, but there's no 1-sentence guy. Just think of every game you played. That would be hard. I don't think it would be as easy as just writing a stupid sentence. You'd really have to cram everything necessary into 1 sentence. Would be a lot more difficult than you think. Or that I would think. I'm not going to say what you think. Oh, more stamps. I don't care. I've gotten to Metal Gear Solid 2. I was one of those people that fell for what Kojima was trying to mess with you. I played Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm like, yeah, I'm Snake. I'm on the tanker. I'm doing cool things. What? Now I'm Raiden? I don't like Raiden. And I quit after that. Because I just bought... Oh my god, it is so good. How is he liking it? It's free on PS Plus. I love it. If you like stealth action, Metal Gear Solid 5. And if you like stealth and action and you didn't like long cutscenes from other Metal Gear Solid games, this is the game for you, Metal Gear Solid 5. It's fantastic. It would be hard, plus it'd be like 10 to 15 second video. Well, you could just have like a website at that point. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Damn, that sucks. 1 up. Yeah, it'd be 15 to 20 seconds. I don't know if you take the time to like upload a video about it. MGS2 had a lot of character backstory. Oh, message retracted. He's having a lot of fun with it. Just had one frustrating mission. Has he gotten to the... I'll just say tank mission? The mission with the tanks? Oh my god, it's so fun! The only problem with that game is that Konami got in there and they started, like, forcing online stuff. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it so people can, attack your base and rob you when you're not there, when you're not playing. You're just, like, out with your family, living life. You come home, your base has been attacked. And then if you don't want that to happen, you have to buy insurance. They're like the mob. Hey, maybe something bad's gonna be happening to your base here, your pretty little base. Got all your things you've been working on? Yeah, we don't want that to happen now, do we? Huh? You're gonna be buying some insurance. That's right. You're gonna be paying Konami for that. Huh? Pay up, buddy. So that's the only. If you can turn off the online in the game, I would really, I would recommend that, because Konami's decisions in that matter just ruined it. But it was fantastic. Oh my god, I loved it. One of my favorite things on the PS4. Is it on the PS3 as well? I know Ground Zeroes is on the PS3. But is Metal Gear Solid 5 on the PS3? Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. It was my game of the year in 2015, I'd say. It just was like such a... Ah, crap. That was really... Can we do it? 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Yes! My mom's a dance instructor, so she counts it off 5, 6, 7, 8. She wants to know if the mission you're referring to is the one where you extract truck. No, not extract truck. There's going to be multiple, like, trucks and tanks. That's all I'll say. Is that a dead Yoshi? Look at the bumps in that guy. I wonder how far he is in it. And also, the second half of the game in Metal Gear Solid 5 was rushed. Konami was like, okay, we're done with you making this game, so it needs to be out now. So the story gets a bit rushed, and you have to, like, go back and redo some of the previous missions to get the story and that kind of thing. So that's kind of a problem with it, but there's definitely enough content there, at least for it to be free. I will be back in just 1 second. Hello, John. Hello. Hey, how are ya? All right. Now, if this is your first time watching this stream, normally I don't ever take phone calls during a stream, ever. I treat it like we're on a TV show. But today is a bonus casual stream. So, and I'm using all this extra time to play while my girlfriend's dad needs to be fed. Because I live in the 1950s, I guess. All right, so we actually have a bit more time. So let's keep on playing. Sarah's thinking no. Oh, and extracting things in Metal Gear Solid 5 is just so nice. Charlie sees a dead Yoshi. Charlie says, my eyes look devious. Alan's out of here. Bye, Alan. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. This is so much louder now. There we go. Fantastic. I'll have to go take those potatoes out pretty soon, too. Super casual today. I like to be as professional as possible, but streaming in and of itself is kind of a casual thing, but I still hate when things aren't professional. I hate when you put on a YouTube video and there's a lot of, like, talking before you get, especially if it's, like, one where you want to learn how to, I don't know, fix your car. I don't like when they talk too much before that. I do start these streams and then there's usually a couple of seconds or minutes before I'm on. Can you get those other squares? Maybe. What other squares? Oh, Charlie the Lion Guy! Can you get those other squares? I hope he's enjoying it. Sarah. What's your boyfriend's name? And then we won't just have to call him your boyfriend. He'll have a name. He'll be a real person to us. Die, you freak. Oh, I got 1,000 points. What does that matter? Can you get those other squares? Can you get those other squares? What you talking about, Charlie? Which ones? Those other squares. Can you get those other squares? I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Maybe I'm gonna have to try Yoshi's Woolly World now. Ugh. It's a fun game to hang with. I can see it being a nice party game. I tried playing with some other friends, but they didn't play a lot of games, so they struggled along with this, and Mario Kart 2. And then she bought a Switch, and they bought Mario Rabbids, and they thought it was a Mario game. And they're like, "Oh, we got this new Mario game. It's really weird." They like didn't even understand it. It's like, yeah, it's a strategic combat RPG. It's like a pretty it's a strange genre for a lot of people. Like I can't believe that's the one they went with too. The previous areas were when you were running in a square area, then there were other squares next to the other areas. Ah, okay. Maybe if I die, I will check those out, Charlie boy. Charlie, my boy! Sarah says, I feel like with live streams, a little bit of time before starting is common to let people show up. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good point. Just let everybody get situated. Like, Alan didn't even know we were live streaming. He was listening to one of our music streams. Which is heartwarming to know that people are watching the other videos. I like it. I guess for the longest time, because we weren't getting like, oh no, is that the end? Charlie, you were right, buddy. That's where the gold was. Yeah. I love this game. I was a bit bored of actually one of the other levels before. Well, you beat it, you can keep going. Maybe I don't need to get a star there. Maybe I can just fight Rockman and Kettle Boy. Save complete. Yeah. I'm a big stickler in what I watch on YouTube. You just have good audio quality and just stay focused. Like I was watching this I don't know, somebody called it like a comedy gaming podcast, and they spent so much time just introducing things and kind of playing that like confused card, like what? Oh, what? What's going on? Huh, what? And never actually getting to a joke of any kind. I wasn't a big fan of that. But there are some really funny ones. I think that Donkey guy is probably one of the funniest people on YouTube. I almost said the YouTubes, which is just the worst. He's pretty funny. I watched a bunch of his stuff today because I hadn't seen it for a while. It was just like catching up and just gotta. But he does this thing that after a while I get a little. I've had too much. He kind of talks in a baby voice, which I notice a lot of people tend to do on the internet, talking baby voices. Like, oh, and I'm doing this. Oh, it feels good to do. He's a super hilarious guy, one of the funniest. I don't think he needs to do the baby voice. Maybe that works with him. Maybe that's like the character that he does. Maybe that's just how he talks. Maybe when you talk to yourself for a long time, or with like a certain kind of group, you develop that style of talking. But I don't like talking differently from how you normally talk. That's always irked me. I don't like pretension. I don't like people to pretend they are anything different than what they are. Something Stella does that I'm always telling her, it kind of secretly bothers me. Is that she'll say something that she does, and it's a cool thing, and maybe people ask her about it, like, oh, you painted these? She'll just like smile and nod and be like, yeah, I've done this. She smiles and nods like, and it's amazing. I would never do that. I always like to downplay anything I do. A lot of my friends lately have been asking like, oh, what have you been doing? I've been telling them about the stream thing. And these are people that don't even know. All they know about is PewDiePie. So they're like, what? People do that? And they don't really get it. I could be like, yeah, I play video games for a living. But I just could never do that. Because I like to just enjoy what we have in the moment. And I'm so appreciative of it and everybody that watches these videos and comes to the channel and makes it a really positive place. Makes me enjoy playing video games more because I'm doing it with other people that are noticing things I wouldn't have noticed about the game. It's like I have more eyes on it. So I don't think I would have got through Lightning Returns if I wasn't streaming it. And that ended up being one of my favorite games of all time. Jin says, that's what makes you real, like a real boy. Thank you, Geppetto. Yeah, 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 yeah. I almost wanted to get into teaching, Jin, but I didn't know if I could handle it. It looks like a really tough job. How did you get into teaching, Jin? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Just exit. She's such a trooper. Okay. I'll dive down, go into the water. Sure. I'll look great doing it. Oh, you know what I didn't even notice? That's a very nice thing to say, Jen. Thank you very much. I kind of trivialized it. Look at the details. Look at her looking at those fishies. Jin says I don't like false people, but then again, he uses an alias. Do you have people think you're Japanese and they treat you like a Japanese person? Do you experience Japanese racism even though you're from somewhere else, which I won't mention in case you don't want anyone to know? Sarah says, I always knew I didn't want to teach. I'm really bad at explaining things. I too am bad at explaining things in a succinct way. I don't know how to say really fast, you know? I use too many words, and that's kind of the problem. But I do enjoy watching people learn. Alright. Oh, a star. Nice. Get out of my face, squid boys. But the internet is about aliases. I mean, my PSN name was Reckoner_89 because I like the Reckoner song by Radiohead. Both the old version I used to play live and the version that came out on In Rainbows. And then 89 was my favorite hockey player, Alexander Mogilny. A Russian guy who had a lot of potential, a lot of skill, great sense of humor. Didn't live up to his potential all the time. That's what they always told me in elementary school. He's not working up to his potential. Just because school can be boring. I'm not a big fan of the typical school system. There are some people that I met, you know, going to school really helped, but when I ditched in high school, I'd go down to upper secondary and help people in their classes. Ah, okay. Oh, neat. Well, that's a beautiful thing. It sounds like you're in the right place. And I mean, we need more great teachers. There's too many bad ones. And it's not necessarily the person, but sometimes it's like just the school system. They don't put any faith in the teachers. They don't go, all right, Jin, you just do your best, try to teach them this stuff throughout the year. We'll see you at the end of the year. And Charlie's going to sleep. Good night, Charlie. Thanks for joining us. Oh, this looks good. They're like, nope, you have to do the curriculum. Just teach them what we want you to teach them. But there are so many different learning styles. There's so many different people. I think that education should be about teaching people the basics. You know, reading, writing, simple math, and then a bit more life skills. And also teaching people that, teaching them to love to learn and allowing them to make mistakes. So you're teaching them that you can get better at something that you're terrible at. I think should be the most important. No one thinks you're Japanese. I did. As soon as I saw it. But I mean, I like names and words and nationalities, so I like to group people into boxes. I'm not a racist. I don't think that means you're going to act... Well, maybe I do. I think you're going to act a little differently. The system is an obstacle. You need to be above it and give each student their best start in life. And trust themselves. That's right. But there's a lot of people... Okay, like my girlfriend Stella, she's very, very dyslexic. She has a really hard time spelling. She'll just never learn how to spell some words. That's just the way it's going to be. No matter how many times I tell her, English is hard for her because there's so many different rules, right? With spelling. And a lot of teachers made her feel stupid for it. But she's an amazing artist. And a fantastic, like, delegator, organizer, boss. But she had to deal with a lot of stuff in school. I, on the other hand, am really good at what school wants you to do. I learn information really quickly. I'm really good on tests. I'm not good at doing homework. I was always terrible at that. But, you know, so I did really well. Didn't really have to think about it too much. So, but I saw other people try really, really hard and just do poorly. So then they felt stupid. And when, you know, later on, like, if someone is going to learn how to be a doctor, I'm not saying, oh, we should just have, even doctor school is going to be like, learn your own way. No, you need to learn how to do that stuff. But when it's just about, like, high school, you're forming these people. What am I going to do here? How am I going to get that thing? I need, like, what's the deal? Make the squid go in there? But it's, you know, and the curriculum is the problem. And then you got standardized tests, and then you got schools receiving funding based on, like, the scores that students are getting. So it's just, that's a big problem. Uh-oh, that thing's coming for me. Boom, you're dead. Also, the social aspect of high school is good, but in a way it's like a jail where people get away with a lot of psychological abuse to each other in high schools that just is not seen and not able to be dealt with. Because in a social circle, if you're telling on somebody, that can be seen as that's going to be received even more negatively, possibly, than just taking the abuse from one person. That might give you a really tough thing to deal with in your whole social experience. I don't know how to get these friggin'... I don't know how to get that star. I need a star. I need a star. I need a star to get that star. Yay! Whoop, 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 whoop. A lot of the nostalgic sound effects. Alright, what's this taking me to? That looks like it's gonna go to my death. Nope. Probably the next one will, though. You know what's not fun? Moving slow underwater and getting hit because of it. That's not fun. Oh, look, here's a golden leaf. You suck. What do you get from that? It's white. So what? I don't get it. You stay up in the air longer? What's the difference between this one and just a regular Tanuki? Psychological abuse is so common that it is almost ignored. It is the age when people start to understand how to do it, though. Yes, that's true. Yeah. I was in school, and I'm going to use a rude word to make my point. Maybe like grade 8 or 9. People are really trying to figure out who they are, what they are. You know, I didn't have a lot of... when I was in elementary school, I didn't branch out and have a lot of friends from other schools. What the heck? This thing just exploded by touching me. Oh, I have like the noob suit on. Great. Oh, whatever. Sarah says, people try to make fun of me or stuff in school, but I had so little care of what they thought, and hot tempers people left me alone. That's the best way to go, is to just really not care. But it can seem like, you know, you're going to be missing out, and to be ostracized can be tough to deal with if you're left out of kind of everything. I mean, it's really easy for people to not give that respect and make you feel like you have less value because of it. Anyway, so I was in grade 8 or 9, and there was a guy who was pretty cool at the time, and he was doing well. He had a cute girlfriend. He was like good at sports and stuff, and he was a smart guy. So he was probably dealing with that as well, like his standing. And I remember he was walking past me and he goes, "You're a fag. You're a fag." And I asked him why, and he looked so confused. He was like, "What? What?" Because I was interested. Like, why would you, you know... What am I doing that makes you think that? I'm not kissing you, you know? I wasn't homosexual. And he didn't have an answer. He just said, you just are. And it was because, I don't know, like at the time I didn't really care too much about my appearance. I didn't dress very well. I was in my head a lot, and I didn't know very many people. So maybe I was just like the strange person to them. So they'd be like, hey, you're a fag. Yeah. And then, but then, you know, you get older, and I realized how to talk to those people in that group and kind of found my way in. And then I got acceptance. And I was really interested in that from like grade 11 and 12. And then after, it's like, I don't care that much anymore. I just want to know a few people that I really care about. Sarah said, yeah, I've had a downside and I got worse about being overly concerned what people thought as I got older. I mean, obviously you can just try to do the best version of you possible. You can't always control how you make people feel and what they think of you. So it's an interesting thing. You just have to... It's just the older I get, the more I realize, like, I have so little control over almost everything. That, you know, other than myself. So you just have to... even though I realize that, though, I can't often take my own advice. Oh man, I'm losing my voice here. Like, for example, when we played Final Fantasy VII here, even though I knew it was just like one person or maybe two, and they were saying all these comments about me and Jordan being annoying and like a lot of stuff about us being gay together, which is not a problem. But it was more just like the vicious intent. I take that a bit personally. I think, could I have done that better? Could I have done this in a way that they would have liked? I mean, obviously, they came here maybe looking for fun, and I didn't give it to them somehow. And also, the person that said, I don't like the way you read the characters' voices, and I said something like, well, this isn't a no commentary video, so that's fine, you can leave. And then I blocked them, and then they sort of came back as, it was a retaliation. So I had pushed, and they pushed back. Maybe if I just blocked them and ignore them, or just ignore them altogether, we wouldn't have had that problem at all. Jin said, school's hard on me. I have dyslexia, but I was treated like a kid with ADD or the such, and there was a lot of bullying. Oh my god, and also this like ADD stuff. You know, some people are just active physical people and they need to be moving all the time. And then you say, sit in a chair for 8 hours and read. It's like, why don't you just let them go learn outside? Why don't you just go let them do what they do? And I know you can't tailor every program for all the different learning styles. But sometimes it just needs to be some flexibility with that. Ah, Sarah says, very true. And yeah, bullying. Oh, it can be rough. Yeah, I saw some kids. I was like a larger guy, so I didn't really get bullied too much. I don't think they wanted to mess with me, kind of thing. But some of my friends that were smaller would get bullied. And I remember thinking in high school, you felt so kind of on your own. Like just anything could happen. And you weren't really going to do much about it. So, but then, you know, you meet some friends that really understand you and you kind of band together and make a gang. No, I don't make a gang. But that's really the best thing about life, is finding people that you relate to in a way that makes you seem not crazy. Like, the world's crazy, not us. Who would have thought that we'd be playing this game and we'd be getting so deep? Maybe it's because it is so mindless. Your mind tends to wander with it. So there's more time to talk, kind of thing. Even though it's harder for me to look at the chat because there's not a lot of downtime. Boom. These guys are electrifying. Like, what am I going to talk about on screen? Yep, there's slimes. Oh, I dodged that. Now here comes the thing. I'm not really the type that's gonna be like, oh, I'm running away. Oh, I'm so scared. No, that's not me at all. Whoa, she runs like a cat. She runs like this. Like a little, who are those really popular rodents that are used in commercials? Meerkats. She's like a meerkat. This song is weird. I don't like the electric guitar. My voice is going. It's not good for me being a singer and all. But Stella gave me this cold or flu or fever or something. And talking on here does not help, but I know how to not strain my voice when I talk. I find streaming and talking so much helps my singing voice, actually. Alright, here we go! Yeah, I think I might put my kid in, like, if I have a kid, Montessori or something, one of those. You know? Like, maybe homeschool, if I had the time. But it depends. I mean, if I'm like, no, frig. This is a tough one. I just don't know if I'd have the time for it. Depends what I'm doing when I have a kid, or if I ever have a kid. Or 2 kids. I used to look after kids. I used to work at a Boys and Girls Club, and I didn't like how much brain energy they took up. I'm kind of selfish that way. I like to create things and be in my head, be in my own world. And constantly looking after somebody is not super interesting to me. That's the most passive way I can say it. That's super interesting. Your mother and I were talking about it, and we're just not super interested in looking after you anymore. So we're going to put you in an orphanage. Half the time. Because we are somewhat interested. Gotta vary the teaching methods. I'm primarily an English teacher, ESL, and I use a subject in conjunction with other subjects like music, A and C. What's that? PE. Arts and crafts. And home economics. Thinking outside the box. Yeah, and also relating it to the real world. I went to go adjust my glasses there. I'm not wearing them. When I was learning Math 11, I was so good at math up to Math 11. So good. Oh, Toad would be way better in this level. He's faster. I was so good at math up to that point. You know, like real math, the basics. Ugh. That is so friggin' frustrating. You can't change your guy at this point, can you? No. And if I leave, I'm done for. Teaching methods have to be hard to balance. My cousin had to pull her boy for homeschooling because of inconsistent teachers doing poorly. Sometimes it's just what you gotta do. Also, this ADD thing, like, I am terrified of the medications they give to kids now that haven't been proven. When maybe that's just a very athletic kid who could go on to be a fantastically successful athlete, and it's just not going to sit for a long time. But I think that's great, Jin, to like switch it up, apply it to real life scenarios, show people how it works. So when I was in Math 11, and you have to, everything's on a calculator, you're just programming it in, my parents were like, oh, well, we'll get you the cheaper one. Because it was a really expensive calculator. And then, so I didn't get to learn alongside everybody else. That made it pretty friggin' difficult. Oh my god. Anyways. I didn't even clue into the end of the year. I'm like, oh, we're making graphs? We're making graphs? That's what we're doing? What? So I didn't understand that tangible thing. Math had always made sense to me before. Like, well, if you have 6 times 8, that's groups. 8 groups of 6. Sure, makes sense. I learned that in grade 1, they taught us that. Think of teaching fractions to a 9-year-old. Well, yeah, that's not something they really need to know. Maybe when they're older. Fractions are okay, because it's, to me, it's still like a tangible thing, right? Half of something, a third of something. Where's this gonna go? Ooh, Toad Tracker. That's a bunch of stars. Oh, he's freaking excited. Captain Toad gets thwomped. I don't think I'd ever buy this game, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I don't find this interesting. Weird. I also really don't like motion controls either. I don't agree with pushing mids constantly or everything, but I get there being honest issues. I didn't realize how ADD I was till you got older. Oh, really? Okay. So what's that like? Oh, you know what? This is going to be the end of it because John's here. I'm going to feed him some dinner. Hey, John! So thanks, everybody, for watching this casual stream. I had a wonderful time with you, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow, Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time with some Final Fantasy X, and then I'll be popping in some Mario here and there if anyone is interested. I had a really good time talking with Sarah and Jin, and Charlie Lion Guy, Alan Bloxham. That was great. Who knew it was going to be such a deep conversation? I'll see you guys later. Thank you very much. Bye, bye, bye.